Hello, hello. Welcome to Cat Luna Tarot. Thank you so much for tuning in today. We are back with a new video. This video is going to be a pretty quick, short and sweet one. It is a very general yes or no question. So we've got 3 cards only for each pile. One card is the tarot card. It's going to tell us our answer. I haven't looked at any of them. And then we've got 2 oracle cards, and that's just going to kind of be some advice for you on the next path forwards, because sometimes we get the answer we don't want, and I don't like to leave it there. Like, we're going to get some advice as well with those oracle cards. So it's going to be a very short and sweet reading. Again, very general, any question, yes or no. And I'm going to be taking all the tarot cards in the upright so we can just get that quick, short, sweet answer. All right, so pile 1, we've got some rose quartz here. This is a rose quartz tower. I don't have that many crystals in my collection, so you probably see me use the same crystals a lot. Pile 2, we've got clear quartz, and pile 3, black tourmaline. So the timestamps will be down below. Pause the video if you need to, and I will see you in your reading. All right, pile 1, let's put that to the side. Okay. Yes or no, your answer is going to be right here in this one card, and these 2 cards here will be your advice for moving forward. Okay, so 5 of Pentacles. This is a no card for me. This is a definite no. It is a card that signifies a loss and can sometimes be a financial loss, but it can also mean a separation or a breakup from a person, or it's a card of feeling abandoned, feeling left out in the cold. This deck, though, is very interesting to me because usually these 2 people are separated, but in this deck, these 2 people are brought closer together, almost like the pain, the hurt that they've both gone through, they can now relate. Almost that feeling like when you fight with someone, or when you're in a romantic partnership with someone and you guys have a fight and it's awful, and then your relationship is actually stronger after, when you guys heal from that and get over that. It's that kind of feeling I'm getting here. So it's a no for now, but almost like you're gonna come out of it even stronger, and in the future you're gonna see like, oh, okay, that's why it had to be a no. That's why I'm a stronger person now. It's a very bittersweet card for me. But I do see a silver lining here. Like, this is meant to be, it's making you stronger. So that's the feeling I'm getting here with this no. 5 Pentacles do talk about finances, so it just, depending on the situation, because it could be different for everybody. But 5 of Pentacles would indicate a loss of some sort, a financial loss, almost the feeling of like you're getting redirected on the right path. Like, maybe you make a bad investment or a bad choice with your finances, but you learn a hard lesson, or you get smarter right after that, and then you get put on your correct path. Like, that's the feeling I'm getting here. I feel like something good is gonna come out of this eventually, but as of right now, yeah, I see this as a no card. Let's see what we've got here. Grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Yeah, I'm seeing a loss here again. Let's go ahead and turn this one over. Oh, emotional release. Wow. So I do want to actually read the definitions of the cards from the books here. We'll go ahead and start with this one, grief. And it says, nothing is gone forever. The belief that we have lost something Someone or something is merely an illusion to assist us in learning to appreciate our having had it in the first place. The emotion of grief and the sense of loss are absolutely real, but that is the point. The lesson of loss is not about the actual physical separation, because the parting is temporary and illusory. Sorry, I can't speak English for some reason. The point of the lesson is to acknowledge that the bonds of love never end and that we have not been abandoned. Wow, like so interesting. I'm pausing really quick here. So interesting that quote is, because like I said earlier, this card is all about abandonment, but in this particular illustration, it doesn't look like this person has been abandoned. It looks like they have someone to rely on. So it's an interesting card here. I'm going to read that sentence again. The point of the lesson is to acknowledge that the bonds of love never end and that we have not been abandoned. When you accept in your heart that you will be reunited with everything you have ever loved, it will give you the ability to move beyond your grief and derive something beneficial from the experience. To wallow in grief is to pass up the opportunity that you and your soul family have devised and learn nothing from it. Instead, allow your grief to take you to a place of deeper understanding. Allow your grief to, okay. So yeah, sometimes, I know I've definitely been through this before in my own life when I feel that deep sense of grief or pain. Like I don't want to feel the hurt. I want to avoid it. But I think Spirit is saying here, you really have to acknowledge what's going on. Like, this is not a time to avoid it. It's a time to maybe journal, look for the deeper meaning here. We've got emotional release. I see that as kind of like appreciating, I don't know if that's the best way to put it, appreciating your grief, appreciating your pain. Maybe that's not the best way to put it, but it's more like, yeah, not avoiding it, really feeling it. And like, the reason you have this grief, like there was something great here. There was something real feelings of love, excitement, whatever your situation is. So yeah, acknowledge the loss. It's not something that you have to avoid. I'm going to go ahead and read this card, Emotional Release. And it says, we all want to be strong. As humans, we value strength and independence, but also as humans, we need the support of our family, our friends, our tribe. Yeah, you guys, you may be calling in the support of somebody, especially if these feelings are overwhelming right now. Okay, continuing to read. Trying so hard to be strong, pushing down emotions such as fear, anger, betrayal, sadness only forces them to grow and become stronger. The bubbling up and release that eventually comes takes everyone involved by surprise and sometimes does harm in terms of hurt feelings and words that cannot be taken back. Get into the practice of voicing your feelings, even if it's just acknowledging them to yourself. Journal, create, dance. Find a way that you can safely feel your most feared emotions. Feel them and then let them go. This is a potentially deep healing for you. Okay, so the second time, I know I said journal and now it's listed in here. So that could be a clue that maybe you just really need to process this, whatever you're going through. And for the second time, both these cards have said, like, don't stay here, like, don't wallow. There's a difference between staying and feeling stuck and holding on to something versus processing it and moving forward. And those are kind of the little nudges that Spirit is giving you. Like, it's like, seriously, so it's okay to cry and feel sad. Like, this feels like a very strong loss or something. You know, give yourself the time to recover from this, but then also know that it happened for a reason. Like, it's meant to be. It's meant, I'm feeling healing here, meant to trigger some healing. I'm feeling the sacral chakra here with that orange. It's could have to do with fears, deep-rooted fears. This happened for a reason, and yeah, Spirit kind of wants you to just put one foot in front of the other and like just know it's all gonna be okay. This happened for a reason, and it's like something better is coming for you, or you're going to come out stronger. You're gonna have learned something. Like there's a reason for this. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for you, pile 1. I just want to say, like, I'm so sorry if you're going through this, because it does feel like you are going through some sadness and loss, and just know you're not the only one. If this does resonate with you, please, feel free to let me know what you're going through in the comment section. Feel free to support each other. If you guys are team pile 1 or group pile 1, support each other in the comment section. I love to see that from you guys too. So thank you so much for tuning into this reading today. And yeah, subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And I'll see you in the next one, you guys. Have a great day. Bye. All right, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. If you chose this clear quartz, this is your reading. Okay, so this card here is your tarot card. This is going to answer your question, yes or no. And then we've got some advice with these oracle cards. So let's turn those over. Ace of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, lovely. This is lovely. I love seeing this. I'm feeling like this is a yes. And I'm hearing like absolute yes, like A+. I see that with an ace. It's like a good investment, a good idea. Like it's really happy. I'm seeing like celebration here, even with these flowers. I want to turn these cards over as well. Advice here, we've got surrender. I can release my need to control. And we've got 11. New day. Yay. So there's some sort of feeling here like this is going to come quite easily and naturally. Just like the sun rises up every day and it's a good day outside. There's nothing you really have to do. It's just the natural course of life. Like there's that card surrender here. So whatever is coming towards you, usually when surrender comes up, I'm getting the feeling of connecting with your intuition. Like your intuition really is going to guide you in the right direction. So all you really have to do for this one, pile 2, is quiet your mind. Don't get in the way. Don't let your ego get in the way, and let things happen really naturally. There's such a natural flow to this one. It's just like, yeah, of course it's a yes. Of course things are going to happen. So this could be many different situations because this is a very general reading. But if this is a love connection, I'm seeing flowers, like somebody starting something, someone bringing you flowers, someone providing for you or taking you out on a date, taking you somewhere new. There's something really refreshing about this energy, just lovely. Something just lovely about this. For those, there could definitely be people out there asking about finances, and this is if that's you, this is a very positive pile for finances. Ace of Pentacles, it's like, yeah, you're really working on something. You're making good investment. This is a good job for you, a good match. This is a good step in the right direction. So whatever it is you're asking about, I'm feeling like this is a good match. The answer is yes. And you may have even come upon this through this act of surrendering, like connecting through spirit. I feel like there is this connection going on, like spirit is leading you in the right direction. And there's all of this purple here, which does make me think of intuition. I'm even drawn to like my amethyst pieces right here, even though they don't look that purple on camera. Oh, sorry. Can we like... Okay, is my camera gonna focus? There we go. yeah, I'm going to go ahead and read the definitions for both of these cards, but I'm already seeing this as a yes here, pile 2. Surrender. You need to understand the distinction between power and control. You have the power of internal control, but very little external control over people or situations. The majority of your external control is through the power of influence. You can lead by example. Every soul has its own unique path, and it is not your job to dictate it. Giving advice or direction in a compassionate manner is the way to go. Your soul, too, has a path, and you possess the power to control it, but you must surrender the illusion that you have control over another. Remember that this is a process, and from time to time your ego will rise up and demand that things be the way that they should be. Envision a hot air balloon being loaded up with all of the things you think you need to control and let them ride away in the balloon. You'll be surprised to find that when you release the energy of control and accept the energy of surrender, doors will open that you never expected because you have now given the universe space in which to materialize what is needed for your highest soul growth. Gosh, I feel like you're manifesting something, pile 2. I really feel like you're manifesting something, and it's your question maybe just like, are my manifestations going to come true? And yeah, you've got a lot of power here, and I think there's some messages here about maybe how to go about manifesting. Like, just like some, like releasing that need to control, and yeah, just feeling like there's such a passiveness to this. Like, you're not going to have to try too hard to receive what it is that you're trying to manifest, if that applies here. There was also a message in here about like another person. You cannot control the actions of another person. Maybe that is one of your questions. You're waiting on another person, and if that applies to you, I think Spirit is saying like, don't worry about it. Like, there's nothing you can do, so try to focus your energy on something really bright and happy, and it feels like it's just going to come to you, whatever you're asking about. If it feels like another person, it's like kind of that analogy, like a watched pot never boils. Is that an analogy? I don't know. Metaphor. Spirit is saying like, yeah, don't like sit by your phone waiting for them to text you back. Just like kind of continue doing your business and they'll text, There's such a good feeling here with this pile. And that last sentence, I want to read that again. You'll be surprised to find that when you release the energy of control and accept the energy of surrender, doors will open that you never expected, because you have now given the universe space in which to materialize what is needed for your highest soul growth. Wow. So even with it being the Ace of Pentacles, it's like that's just the first pentacle. Like, I feel like more is coming that you haven't even dreamed of yet. Like, better things are even better things are over the horizon for you. So yeah, I feel like you're working towards things. This could be so many different things. If you're asking like, am I going to pass a test? I see an A or an A plus. If you're asking like, am I going to achieve this goal? I'm seeing it as a yes. Pile 2. I'm seeing a yes. So let me read this card, 11, New Day. This is from the Shamanic Healing Oracle, and it says, a new day enables us to see in a brand new light. We can see more clearly once the shadows of fear and doubt are brushed away by the light of creation. Once the initial shock of discovering the duality in a situation has worn off, you can find comfort that there truly is no bad or good, it just is. When this is realized, the possibilities for the outcome of a situation become endless. This card also advises to wait. Everything regarding the situation has yet to unfold. Yeah, it's like there's like nothing you really have to do here, pile 2, except shed your anxiety. If you're feeling anxiety or feeling things aren't going to work out, Spirit's like, no, that's not happening for you at all. Things are going to work out. And yeah, this is a really lovely pile. What else did I see here? Yeah, there's just another message about the possibilities being endless. Like, this is only the beginning. So yeah, make sure to open up space, like like within your mind, within, what you think is possible. Open up space, because I feel like you're going to get even more than you asked for here. Like, it's going to be even better than you imagined. So that's the feeling I'm getting here for you, pile 2. Yeah, this was very vague and general, so if you really resonated with this pile, feel free to let me know what your situation is, what your story is down in the comment section. If you do resonate with my videos, make sure you are subscribed to my channel and turn on notifications, because I do put out new videos. I'm going to be putting out new videos this week, you guys. Promise you that. So that's what we got here for you, pile 2. And let's move on to pile number 3 right here. Okay. So pile 3, if you chose the black tourmaline, this is your reading. So this card here is your tarot card. It's going to give us our answer, yes or no. And then we've got 2 oracle cards to give you some advice, some further information on the situation. Okay, so this is a yes or no. Oh my gosh, every single tarot card today was about pentacles. So fascinating. So pentacles, I really think about money, a job, or material goods. This can also be a skill that you're developing. This could be when we're talking about going to school, or getting certified for something, passing a test, getting a certification, like getting a skill that's like now yours. Like it doesn't always have to be tangible or physical items we're talking about. They definitely can be. That's pentacles, but it can also be a skill, like, learning a new language. Once you have that, you possess that skill. So pentacles are all about our possessions. Let's turn these over. We've got worry and teaching. Yeah, there's something about you building upon something, like, because this tree is just growing, and it's like gonna continue to grow. There's like, you're on a path where you're building and you're going and you're working. Like, that's the feeling here. Like, it's a journey. You're at the start of a journey. Anyways, the answer I'm getting for your question is a yes, pile 3. I am feeling a yes with the Page of Pentacles. And that was kind of a long intro I did, but maybe you have some work to do, or you have some action to take, because I feel like a page is somebody who is in motion, who is working to pages in history, I guess they they're going to be upgraded to a knight. Like, they are kind of like a knight in training. So I see you as with pile 2, that it felt like it was very passive. Pile 3, I feel like you were actively doing something, actively working on something. So I do feel like this pile is a yes. It's such a positive pile. You've got worry here. And we're going to read this card. But that's interesting, and it's almost a feeling like you don't really need to worry that much, because I see you having a positive outcome. Or maybe there's just a lot of work to do. Maybe it's just like a long road, and you're not going to achieve what you want to achieve as fast as you want to. Maybe it's going to take some more time. but it is a yes for me. It is a positive pile for me. So let's read this card here, see if we could get some more information. Okay, it says worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Worry is a wasted emotion. It does nothing other than give you the illusion of control. Wow, where did we were talking about that in another, we were talking about that in pile 2. So yeah, you may have also been drawn to pile 2 as well, because their message here was, I can release my need to control. So that could be a message for you as well. You definitely need to release your worries, but let's continue reading. Okay, so when you expend too much energy worrying, it limits you and it has an adverse effect on the natural energy of the soul. Worrying destroys the hope, faith, and excitement that are wonderful elements of this schoolroom called Earth. Whoa, amazing that they say schoolroom called Earth, because we've got teaching here. So, yeah. Remember that you are what you think, and that you have the power to create positive thoughts, which beget positive outcomes. Worry is a negative emotion and sets you up for a negative result. What unnecessary worries are you carrying around with you? Examine them objectively in the light of love. Help your soul by releasing them and be fully connected to the current moment, which is where your power resides. Yeah, love that. You may not even have control over this outcome. You know, maybe you already took a test and you're waiting on the results and there's like nothing you can do. Spirit's saying, like, if you're worrying right now, that it's a wasted emotion. The best thing you can do for yourself is release the worries, because I kind of see, like, no matter what the outcome here, this is a lesson for you, and you're really learning, and you're building, and you're growing. You're building upon whatever it is you're asking about right now. So for those asking about, like, love connections, are we going to be in a relationship one day? I think it's going to take a little bit longer than you expected, but I do still feel like the answer is a yes. And same thing if you're asking about anything. If you're asking about money, I think it's going to take a little bit longer, but it's a good thing. Whenever I see trees, it's like it means it has real stability. It needs some time to grow its roots before it can start to bear fruit. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and read this card here, teaching. There's definitely a message here about lessons. You know, there seems to be more of a journey here with this one, pile 3, and it says, the situation you are inquiring about encourages teaching, whether it be student, teacher, parent, child, or just friend. We are, all of us, learning and teaching constantly when we are maintaining a high vibration energetically. Never despair that the seeds you have planted have failed to take root. They may be taking time to germinate, or they may have migrated to another field. Do not plant seeds with the expectation of an outcome. Disengage from the attachment to the outcome of the situation and move on. A farmer doesn't sit down next to the seeds he plants waiting for them to sprout. What a recipe for disappointment. He plants them and moves on. Never once does he second guess if he was doing the right thing in the right way. He simply does what he is called to do and trusts that the fruits of his labor will be what they are supposed to be. This card also encourages a more formal teaching experience. Look for ways you can enrich others' lives through sharing your expertise and knowledge. Okay, wow. I just feel like these totally relate to each other, all of these cards. It's like, yeah, there is that feeling. Like I said, you're just going to have to take this, like, general explanation and apply it to your specific situation, because it's that feeling of, oh, there may be a disappointment at first. something doesn't work out at first or go the exact way you want it to, but don't worry, because I see things moving for you, moving forward. It may be a little bit tougher than you thought, but yeah, I think that you're gonna get to where you're trying to go. I do see it as the answer is a yes. So just some examples. I know a lot of people like to ask about tests. Am I going to pass a test? Am I going to get this certification? It's kind of the feeling of maybe you fail the first time, but maybe it's a test that like everyone fails the first time. Like it's really, really difficult. And then you study a bit more. You learned from your mistakes, or you learned from the answers you got wrong, and then it's a yes, and then you're on the right path. You know, if it's a love situation, it might take some time, like we said before. So you're just gonna have to like take that message and apply it to your situation. Spirit really wants you to release the worries. Like if you have to get up and try again, that's perfectly okay, because this is a teaching, a learning experience for you, a teaching and learning experience. So if you have any, falters or tiny failures, or if things are a little rocky, take that, reflect on that and like see what have I learned, and also like give yourself like the space to do that. Like be like, it's okay if it's okay if I'm learning something new and I don't get it right away. It's okay if things take a little bit longer than expected, because you are going on the right path, and this answer I do feel like is going to be a yes. So yeah, sorry if this one was confusing in any way. Pile 3, I definitely tried to give some examples, so you can just let me know in the comment section if this was your pile, and let me know what your situation is. Because yeah, I think that does help improve readings in the future. And yeah, because this can kind of be anything. So let me know if this resonated with you. If my videos do resonate with you, please do make sure you are subscribed and turn on notifications so you can see when I post a new video. I will be posting some new videos this week for you guys. So yeah, thanks for being here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye.